Okay, let's kick this off. Last week, you guys had defeated the hobgoblin usurper of the northern part of this temple, and in doing so, you gained the um, total friendship of the
Kobolds?
kobolds. Yes, of
There
the
was a
kobolds
party?
that were living here. Yes, there was a party. You all decided to sleep in separate parts of the dungeon, which interestingly enough didn't result in anyone getting ambushed.
Yep,
Was keeping a lookout.
Indeed.
in your sleep.
I'm guessing my meditation wasn't entirely undisturbed.
No, it was entirely undisturbed. I made you roll for it.
Wait, what?
No, wait, you were actually with the kobolds, so you
With
didn't
the
even know.
kobolds.
So
Yeah.
maybe they were slightly disturbing to you.
As long as I got my rest, I'm fine.
Yeah, you were all able to get your rests, and the queen, Yarstral, it's a bunch of letters that shouldn't be next to each other. Ended up giving you the large dragon key that unlocked the southern portion of the dungeon. Anybody like to take over from here?
Well, we went to that thing, and there was creepy things and stuff. And now we're in a secret compartment. I'm good at explaining things.
Creepy things and stuff.
Yes. Well, creepy glowing orb.
Yes, after
lot of-
dodging a few traps, both conventional and magical, you came to a room that was lined by 5 statues. There was a pedestal where one statue appears to have crumbled to dust somehow. And upon further inspection of the room, Selbus was able to find a secret door. And that door opens up to a dust-coated room. There are tiny runes inscribed on the southern wall. What do you all want to do?
There's runes. We should inspect the runes.
We probably should. But we should also be very careful.
This is true.
If this room holds a key to whatever the hell is going on here, it might very well be trapped.
Is the floor real?
Perception. The floor appears to be real.
I take out a copper coin and toss it into the center of the room.
Clink, clink, clink. And then the spinny sound, and then it stops.
Yep, that seems fine. I wish we had a mage.
Me
Well,
too.
I'm sort of one. Thank you very much.
Oh, Urki is with you. I should go find his token.
But only, mostly.
Well, you're a bard.
Did I sleep after using 2 shatters?
No. Since you guys encountered that strange magical orb, you have not rested.
Yep. It's fine. I still have most of my shit. I also still have 45 minutes left of protection from good and evil.
Do we know what Urki is? Is he a fighter, mage? What is he?
Urki is an acolyte of Timora. More like a cleric.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to take a few ginger steps into the room.
You immediately yeah, I mean, it's kind of a large space, but it's completely empty, except for dust and the runes on the wall.
Hmm. Gonna walk further in towards the runes.
Immediately get closer to the runes.
Stop it. I hate when DMs do that.
I'm bad.
Alright. Since there doesn't seem to be much junk going on, I take the final few steps.
The runes look familiar. They're quite obscured by the dust, so you might want to clean them off.
I'm gonna be a weirdo and walk along this wall and just run my gloved hand over the stone.
Is your glove white?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, it's dirty now.
I take a deep breath and blow.
Okay, as you clear off the dust, you're able to recognize that these crude runes are written in draconic scroll.
Ooh.
And it says, "A dragon priest entombed alive for transgressions of the law still retains the honor of his position."
I'm gonna start clearing out more of it, see if there's any more information.
Actually, that was all of it.
Oh. So a dragon priest entombed within still retains the power of his position.
Still retains the honor of his position.
The honor of his position, okay.
Also, there was something about alive.
A dragon priest entombed alive for transgressions of the law still retains the honor of his position.
So a dragon did a crime, or a priest,
Hmm,
and they entombed him alive.
yes. Could we see, like, into the other room, beyond the pit? Like,
Yeah,
when we
you
were
could.
standing at the-
There looked to be some sort of central statuary. And the room was bathed in a dull green light. Green light!
I was just going to say, green flame!
Yes, you learned well.
Dude, I've watched AI probably as much as you have.
Yes. We've learned well.
Well, I'm thinking if this is indeed a clue, then I imagine that the priest that is entombed was either the one entombed within the statue that has broken, or within the statue of the dragon.
You have such fun theories.
What can I say? I expect the worst.
I'm gonna call Urki over to ask him to read the runes as well, so see if he knows anything else about them.
He reads the runes and he comes up with the same uh, translation. Um, he seems to
So,
think that that line about still retaining the honor of his position is kind of like a sarcastic joke. Like, oh, you want to be a dragon priest? Well, here you go. You'll be one for eternity.
but like, does that mean that the priest is still alive, or did they just
It might be.
put him here to die?
Well, look at the dust, Erky says. I don't think they left him with supplies.
Well, I've heard of terrifying creatures who don't need to eat.
A thought strikes me.
Oh,
Although
no.
this might be kind of silly, but can I? Does does Foreman think? Because I'm not as clever as Foreman, and I don't have the perfect image in my head. Does Foreman think that if he rearranged the words that they would provide another meaning while still containing the same content?
I mean, you can try.
Like I'm trying to figure out if there is a hidden meaning that I can glean by just rearranging it a bit, because Draconic is an ancient language with many variables.
Give me an insight check to get insight on the word scrawled on the wall. You honestly think this is probably the graffiti of somebody who helped build this place, just like as a final F you. Like,
Mm,
it's not, the scroll work isn't exactly perfect. It's painted on rather than carved.
right. Hmm. Well,
Maybe he
Uh,
wrote it himself.
I don't think so. But at least this seems to be just a very slight clue, and just someone having a bit of a gag.
The best punchlines come hundreds of years later.
I think historians hate jokesters.
Oh, you've never met someone of the heraldic nature. They love puns.
Puns are great.
The fact that I don't think you actually caught the reference means that you haven't gotten that far in this world yet.
This is true.
I still need to read it.
Yeah. I have the entirety of the Watch series on my Google Drive if you want them. So yeah, shit. I shouldn't have said that.
No, it shouldn't have, because Terry Pratchett's estate deserves his money, damn it.
Yes, it does. Well, I did buy them. It's just that I have them downloaded.
Yes, I will buy them from Amazon like an honored person.
Anyway,
Uh,
I think we should maybe leave this room now. This is a really weird joke room.
yep.
Before we leave, I'd like to check the room to make sure that there's nothing on the floor, on the walls, or any other secret doors. Is that an investigation check?
Yeah.
Oh, sister.
Unfortunately, you don't seem to find anything that stands out. The wall seems solid. There doesn't seem to be any loose tiles on the floor.
Hmm. We'll come back here if we don't find anything else.
Smells musty.
Well, it's dusty.
If only there was metal so I could rhyme rusty.
Should we investigate all these other statues?
I mean, they look like statues.
So did that one. And
Are
it
you
had
sure?
a door behind it.
Oh yeah, that one.
That one. So I'm gonna go to this statue and just inspect everything around it.
Okay, give me an investigation. Seems like it's just solid walls.
Well, there's definitely nothing here.
Shall we just say that we do an investigation check and we check out all of the statues?
Yeah.
I find nothing.
Yeah,
Awful.
it seems like that was the only alcove with anything of significance. Or lack of significance, I guess.
Well, after we're done with that, I am going to step up as close as I can to the edge of this pit.
You immediately... I'm kidding.
Oh god!
I
I'm
don't want to be
gonna-
that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I'm sorry, I'm being silly. It's a very serious dungeon.
You're gonna give us a heart attack.
So I have a jump spell, so I can cast it on one of you to jump over there. But I'm afraid that there might be a trap whenever somebody lands there.
I have some rope. And yes, I do not think I could jump that without
I'll-
some type of aid.
I'll cast it on you.
Ooh, we gotta work fast.
Have fun!
Yeah, I hand Jasper and Zelbus one end of the rope.
Okay.
Move back a bit and... Ooh. Turn. Phew.
Yeah, with the triple drum just you easily clear the gap. 3-point hero land. And you find yourself in a room where violet marble tiles cover the floor and walls, though all are cracked and broken, revealing rough-hewn stone beneath. Sconces are attached to the walls at each corner. One holds a torch that burns with greenish flame.
Green flame!
A marble sarcophagus, easily 20 feet long, lies in the room's center. The coffin is adorned with a large dragon statue. Rusting iron clasps firmly lock it to the lid.
So, should we like tie this end of the rope somewhere and also the other end of the rope somewhere?
Already way ahead of you. I'm tying the my end of the rope to this wall sconce that isn't burning.
Yeah, it's another one of those wall sconces like you saw in the really smoky room, where it's actually like iron piping built into the wall.
Well, this is pretty solid.
I guess we could tie it to this statue.
Yeah,
the
that
other
statue
end.
doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep, the rope is just long enough.
I will tie it to this statue.
And you have a wall to climb against now, instead of having to free climb it all the way.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys roll checks now that the rope's secured. You all make it across. Even Erky.
That's nice.
Even Erky. That sounds...
Yep. Huh. You know, for someone who did unlawful things, apparently, this is a pretty fancy grave.
empty though. How much time has passed?
I don't want to sit.
I'm gonna say 4 minutes.
Alright, I'm just keeping check, because that is a very long-lasting and very useful spell.
I don't want to stand in front of the head. I am paranoid like that.
I'm gonna check around the room. Oops, sorry.
I'm going to start inspecting the cask.
Okay, so just give me a perception check.
I'll look around on this side.
Okay, Jasper perception.
As long as I find B. It's green.
We're rolling like ass today.
Yeah, the walls seem normal. The one sconce where the green torch is isn't like the other sconces. It's just a torch in a holder.
Someone grab that torch I inspect here. Say as I start walking around the
Well,
casket.
I guess I'm closest, or...
Can Selbus reach?
Yeah.
Are you tall enough?
Erky will
I'm
let
trying.
Erky will let Selbus stand on his shoulders. He'll give you like a 10-finger lift.
Whee!
As they're doing this acrobatic performance, I'm staying back. So that they don't accidentally stab me with the torch.
Yep, Selbus, you pluck the torch out of the holder, and you now have a silver-rotted torch with a magical green flame.
Green flame!
Green flame!
I bring it over to Thurman and find out what this is about.
Yeah, while they were doing that, I took a walk around the casket, just noting its features, seeing if there's any markings, how it's long.
You're a tinkerer, right?
Yeah.
Give me a tinker check.
Now we're all good.
Yeah, you easily discern that in order to remove this lid, you have to unlatch the 6 latches, and you're pretty sure with how the angle of it is that when the latches are unsecured, that the whole thing will slide backwards. Like a breech block.
So, yeah. So basically, the latches are the front claws of the dragon statue.
Yeah. Well, they're like underneath it. There's one at the middle portion and then one near the hind feet. They're not actually
Right.
carved into the statue.
And they're just like latches. There's nothing special about them really.
Yeah, just some brass latches.
Well, before we do some grave defiling, let's see that torch. I say as I turn around to Selbus.
And that would be an Arcana deck if you want to learn about that.
Sure. My untrained arcana.
It's a
guess I
torch.
could I guess I could also come and nerd over it, but I still don't want to stand in front of the dragon's face.
Walk around.
I do that. I walk around, and now hand me the torch.
There you go.
Yeah, Jasper, you quickly realize that this is a torch of continual flame, and the easiest thing to recognize this is that A, there's no like fuel material on the end of the torch, and B, the flame doesn't seem to be producing any heat.
I explain all of that in those exact words.
And tone.
Yes.
Well, that is useful. Although I've never had much issue with darkness.
Me neither.
Should I just put it back?
No, keep it. It could be useful.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it can also be extremely unuseful unless we figure out how to turn it off.
Oh, I think I've heard about these things. Just put a bag over it and just basically block the flame.
I will put the thing in my bag.
Your bag does not catch on fire, and the light is blocked.
Works.
See?
That was an awfully brave test.
Yep. Clearly, I should have put in my intelligence and wisdom the other way around.
Alright. Let us then start here. Everyone step back however far you wish.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not paranoid.
Oh, also before I begin, Toad, you said something about there was a possibility for me to actually use my shield at the same time as my cannon, because reasons.
Well, I was envisioning that maybe, like, the cannon went through the center of the shield in some fashion.
I would probably rather put it, like, along it, so that the shield was like a additional layer outside. But yeah, that might be something I have to figure out, and not just strap it on the outside.
Yeah, that seems like it might not be the best thing for blocking. I don't think it'd fall apart, but like if the shield took a hit, it'd go at weird angles.
Yeah. Well, I will begin unlocking the back, the latches that are in the sides and back first, so that I can move around it and then do the last latch while still standing in the front.
Okay. The latches are stiff as you open them, but since they're made out of a non-corrosive metal, they're not rusted or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you eventually do this, and when you get to the final latch, the entire dragon statue starts to slide off the pedestal going backwards. It's slow at first, but it quickly picks up momentum as the giant statue clatters to the floor and then falls over.
That's a bit of bad design, Foreman says out loud.
I don't think they meant it to be opened and closed and opened and closed.
Could have at least made it so that it wouldn't fall on its side.
Well, I'm just happy that the dragon didn't come to life.
Yes, the lid is now off the tomb. and you see a desecrated troll, well, half troll, half elf corpse, lying in rest.
Hmm. Is it completely dead? I can't check because I don't have any more divine senses.
Well, you
So
can
I'm
give me
like-
a medicine check.
No, I have a much more simple method. I pull out my sword and poke it.
I got good news for you. I need everybody to roll me initiative.
That's good news.
It's not like I didn't see this coming.
Well, you poked it.
Yeah. I'm going to deduct another minute from my duration. Oh god.
That's
Really?
fun.
You got a 20? I hate you.
Right, and as you poke it with your sword, a dry, raspy snarl erupts from the monster and it just jumps at you.
Right?
Congratulations.
What about Erky?
Oh, good looking out.
Erky, erky. Erky, erky, erky. I need a beer. Good job, Erky. You never disappoint.
Okay, so the failed dragon priest jumps out and swings on to Thorman.
Is it undead?
It is
Then it has disadvantage.
not.
Are you just shitting with me?
No, I thought it was, and then I looked at the character sheet. It is not undead.
Is it... Actually, I could just push the spell. Is it a... Where is it? Aberration, Celestial, Elemental, Fey, Fiend, or Undead?
It is none of those things.
Fuck.
Attuning damage.
Well, 24 does hit.
Yay. And
The
you're also hurt.
sharp crack hits you right upside the head, and your vision turns to stars for a second. Selbis, it is your turn.
I'm gonna attack it with my short bow. Ah,
Unfortunately, you're so startled that you let your arrow go just a second too soon, and it flies wide. Would you like to move or take a bonus action?
bonus action. I'll try my bow again.
Is that a thing you can do?
Nope. Sorry. Can't use your bonus action to attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Okay. Yeah, bonus actions are usually for small stuff like drinking a potion or reading a scroll or dashing.
Yeah.
Okay, Thorman, your vision comes back.
Yes. I am going to utter a a curse in Elvish, also casting Hunter's Mark on his ass, getting rid of my protection from good and evil since it's doing me jack all and shit. Then I am going to just level my cannon into his chest and shoot.
Okay. He fails.
I also pull Smite into it. Here I should have spell level 1. Of course.
Great damage.
It's a good thing no one stepped behind the thing.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Bullets are indiscriminate.
Yeah. And then I still have a movement action, which I can't do shit with, because I am going to stand here and be a tank, because that's what I am.
Okay.
Hold on. Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebalance the entire game for you.
What?
It's my own fault. Jasper, it's your turn.
Yes, it is.
The orc, I mean, not the orc, the failed dragon priest, seems to still be standing, although it has a gigantic round hole through the center of its torso now.
That's cute.
You know you want to do it. Viciously mock it to death.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but I'm actually going to I'm gonna be very boring. I'm going to throw a gosh darn dagger. Nope, I'm not. Well, I did throw it. Bye bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that the sound of the cannon going off was just unnerving.
Very scary. And then I'm just gonna I guess I could inspire Thorman? No, I'm not gonna inspire anyone. I'm not feeling inspiring.
Okay. Erky runs up to Thorman, clutches his holy symbol, says a brief prayer to the Lady of Luck, and casts Cure Wounds on Thorman.
Ooh. Might only be 3 hit points, but it's still 3 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I considered doing that. Instead, I threw a dagger to the wall behind me.
Oh, then Mr. Failed Dragon Priest.
At the top of his turn, the hole in the center of his chest begins to slowly close.
Oh, yay.
And he lets out a wild yell as he swings back down at you. I believe that misses.
Yes, it does actually, just barely.
Okay. Selby's.
I'll try my bow again. Hopefully I don't miss. Probably misses.
That unfortunately does miss.
Oh God.
This poor wall. Thorman.
Yes. I utter another curse against this monstrosity in Draconic, so it actually understands me, as I cast Vow of Enmity on it. Using my bonus action. And then I'm going to strike him down with Righteous Fury! Except that I have no more... no more spell slots, so no more smites.
Hunter's Mark, though.
Yep.
And with that, the failed dragon priest falls down.
Yay, he failed again.
He appears to be quite dead. However, it's now Jasper's turn.
Can I roll a nature check? Or do I just know that trolls are annoying?
I'm gonna walk to Thormin and slap his butt.
It should be kind of apparent that it's just the nature of trolls, that they're very hard to kill.
Holy crap. That's a good slap. I'm back to full.
Yeah, that's a lot better than...
It's a good touch.
I think that's just a little bit better than Urki's.
I do not mind this at all. But yes, yeah. Can I yell a one word, aka fire?
To which Urki will immediately cast Sacred Flame on the down troll.
That's radiant.
I know, but to him it's fire.
Yeah, true.
It automatically fails the save, but it can't get any deader. To which it comes back to its turn as it moans and picks itself back up.
Yep, my Vow of Enmity has been removed from it because it fell to 0 hit points.
This is true.
This is annoying.
Yeah, it's going to blindly lash out.
None shall pass.
Now that it's dropped its club, it is going to attempt to bite Jasper.
Oh no.
Can I step into the way?
Well, that definitely hits me on my 13.
Yeah, as these giant troll fangs just sink into your shoulder.
Howie.
Okay, Selbus, it's your turn.
I keep missing with my bow. Maybe I'll try my dagger. Nope.
Oh God, you're having the worst day.
Yeah.
That opposite wall is just arrows and daggers.
Well, at least we're throwing them pretty far. but we're not hitting anything useful.
Okay, Thorman, it's your turn again.
Yes. I wish I had a potion of fire breathing. I should have saved one. I'm just going to shout, grab a torch from my pouch. I'll keep it down. And I will hit it again. Or try to, because no more vow of enmity.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
You say this, but like it has Jasper in its mouth and it's like shaking it like a dog does. Shaking her like a dog does when it has something in its mouth.
Yeah.
He
This
just
is fine.
manages to swing his head out of the way just as you're going to knock him down.
Yeah. I need to look something up. Just a moment. I'm sorry.
Do you think that maybe the green torch can kill him?
I don't know. Did I give it back to you, or is it still in my bag?
I think it's still in your back.
Well, shit. I can't use two-weapon fighting because my cannon isn't light. I don't have two-weapon fighting yet. So what can I do with my bonus action? That's the question. That's an action. I can't do...
Technical
Second?
question. Do you have to move your hunter's mark back to him?
Oh yeah, I'll probably use my bonus action for that, actually.
Because he
But-
died, so it's still stuck around, but it wasn't
Uh,
on him.
he fell to 0 HP, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've already used my bonus action. So that's my turn.
Jasper, you shook around in the troll's jaws for a second, but one of the teeth slip and you go flying out.
Annoying, but not a problem. I'll make a thunder wave, so it does not hit my beeps.
Yeah, I know. I see how that's going. Straight
Yes.
diagonal.
That's a nice thunder wave.
Well, that's not surprising.
And he takes 5 damage.
Yep. And
Which,
then I will.
interestingly, is enough to put him back down.
Oh yay! But do we know that he might come back? Do I
Oh,
have
he
any
already
idea?
appeared to be defeated once.
So he probably is not coming back up. Maybe.
Erky, chop off his head.
Fire! Fire, for fuck's sake! Fire!
Erky will jump up onto your back and pull a torch out of your backpack.
Yeah, he can stand there all day.
That was his bonus action. His action is going to be to light the torch. I mean, the bonus action is getting it, lighting it. And his action is going to be trying... Well, no, it's going to auto-hit. So the failed Dragon Priest is defeated.
And on fire.
And on fire. It burns... Like, trolls already burn pretty well, but a dry troll burns, like, surprisingly fast. It's probably less than 30 seconds before it's just bones.
Now he's dead.
So, Anything else in the grave thingy besides burning bones?
Before we do that, Jasper,
Yeah.
I'm like looking at your bleeding shoulder.
It's fine.
I touch her.
Poke.
Yeah, doing like lay on hands. How much HP are you missing?
5.
5. So I just use 5. You're back to full.
How much HP do you have? Your characters would know how much HP. So on a scale of 1 to 72,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I always like that joke.
It's
yeah. I mean, it's we can still see how damaged someone is and how they're reacting to it, and we make mechanical decisions based on that. Just saying.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys were investigating, hint on hint, the rest of the sarcophagus.
Yes.
I'm strapping the cannon to the underside of my pack and putting my shield on because I don't have a way to reload it right now.
Okay, Jasper. As you look into the tomb, you find a satchel, and in that satchel is an ornate ceremonial dagger. There's a
Ooh.
dragon's head on the pommel.
Fancy.
2 silver rings. And lining the entire bottom of the sarcophagus is 220 silver pieces, 50 gold pieces, 4 spell scrolls, and with a 20 on your investigation check, you're able to discern that there's a secret compartment underneath all this spread out coin.
Whoa. I assume it's not empty?
Okay, you open up the, like you press down on the compartment and it seems to have like a springed latch where it just kind of like pops up a little and you're able to lift it up and out. There seems to be a rather pristine looking satin bag.
Interesting.
And it seems to have something in it.
I'm gonna hand it to Thormin. Wait, how many scrolls was it?
It was 4 scrolls.
Okay, because I wrote scrolls but forgot the number.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna take a look into the satin bag.
I'm taking a step back and I'm looking at the scrolls.
Okay. Well, the scrolls are all written in Draconic. Do you read Draconic?
I do not.
Bunch of gobbledygook.
Hmm.
Inside the satin bag, Thorman, you see a strange looking stringed instrument. of note, it is completely clean and it looks brand new, despite the obvious surroundings.
So,
Switch.
seeing this and seeing that Jasper's having trouble reading the scrolls, I'm like holding out the bag as she says switch.
You have paper. I have thing. Instrument.
And I start checking what the scrolls are.
Do I recognize the instrument?
You recognize it as a lute.
I know
You
what
would-
a fucking loot is.
Well, it's not a common type of lute shape, is what I'm saying. That's the strange thing about it. It's a double-bowed lute. So, yes, Jesper, looking it over, you can tell that this lute is of masterwork craftsmanship. You think it might help you with your bardic abilities, to the point of +1 to hit and +1 to spell save DC. It is a wide-bodied two-neck lute. Its golden wood body is inlaid with an intricately carved rosewood image of a grand feast. Its primary neck is short and made of ebony, with 6 strings. Its secondary neck is much longer and made from yew with a single thick bass string, as well as a handhold halfway up the shaft. And I will put that card into your journal.
Sadly, I'm not a very good lute player.
Maybe it's try to start learning.
Maybe. I mean, how different can it be from a mandolin?
The sound of 1,000 mandolin players crying rage.
Are you one of them?
No, I'm fine.
All of
It's
a
just
sudden-
too bad that our word for treasure has to be loot.
All of a sudden, Van Canto's Bard's Tale is playing in my mind.
I know that, but I don't remember it. Which is not unusual for my brain.
Yeah. Not gonna sing it. It's copyrights.
Oh, but make sure you check out that item card that I put in your journal.
Well, as I said, I'm inspecting the scrolls, since they seem to be written in Draconic.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, of the 4 spell scrolls, you can see that the first one is the command spell. The second one is a 2nd level cure wounds.
Useful?
The third one is a 2nd level inflict wounds.
Fun?
And the fourth one is a 2nd level guiding bolt.
Interesting. Huh.
And that appears to be everything that is in the sarcophagus.
As I'm reading the scrolls. I hold up the inflict wounds one. I say, this might open the door that we disable the scythe trap on.
How come?
It bore the imagery of a skull, and it seemed to absorb magic. So this is, if I remember correctly, this is the complete opposite of what I was trying. Maybe it resonates with it.
Well, we can go try it.
Yes. This one might also work. I hold up the command spell by commanding it to open. And this one, holding up the guiding bolt, this might actually blast it open.
So pretty much try everything.
Oh, I'd keep this one, holding up the cure wounds spell or scroll. This one is just good for healing.
Yeah, we don't want to heal the door.
No.
But
Yes.
I'm gonna go inspect the walls.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing. Because there's a wall here with 2 torches.
Yes. Very much looks like there would be something behind or in between those torches.
Okay, give me perception checks.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, you find that this wall is quite solid. You actually managed to pry a brick out, and behind the brick is more stone.
Right. Well, I'm then going to turn around and I'm gonna look into this dragon a bit. See what kind of work went into it. Because the other one had some interesting stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one also had something interesting.
Well, it
Hidden
isn't
is-
quite similar to aesthetical design. This one isn't made of metal, it's carved out of that same black and red marble.
Hmm.
And there isn't any obvious mechanical machinations.
Right. I still tap its chest to just, like, check if it's hollow.
No, you get a dull. Oh wait, no, it's sorry. I almost thought it was made out of metal again. No, it doesn't sound like it's hollow in any fashion.
Right.
Solid taps.
Well, I still give it, like, a thorough, like, look over the body until I feel satisfied that there's nothing here.
It's when you find a secret door in the butt. Just kidding.
I'm gonna go through all the walls, not just the tiny part between the torches.
Okay, give
I
me
can-
one more perception check. Were you gonna say something before that happened, Thorman?
Oh yeah, I was just going to say I'm gonna collect the coin.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Is Erky still holding the green torch?
Oh, he's holding a proper torch.
Yeah, I believe the green torch was handed off to Jasper.
Yeah, I think it's in my bag. Do you want it?
Well, I'm too short, but I was thinking, what if you replace the green torch and try it on one of the ones that are on the wall? I don't know if that might open a secret door.
Well,
Sure.
the holder that you found the torch in was just the torch holder. The other 3 emplacements are oil-fed sconces.
Oh,
There's no way to actually put a torch through them.
Hmm.
Sad.
Once I finished collecting the coin, I'm like, you know, should probably try and light those torches. Or those light fittings. Just on the very off chance that there's something there.
How do you light one of these?
Turkey, reach out for the torch.
He hands you the torch.
I walk up to one of the fittings and I touch the torch to it.
Thorman, Selbus, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
Oh boy.
As the vapors long trapped in this sconce ignite and explode, causing a massive cave-in.
My worst save and my best roll.
Thorman, somehow being closest to the explosion, you still manage to dodge it. Selbus, you don't quite make it, and a piece of rubble hits you in the head.
Ouch.
For
Oh,
10
no.
bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed.
I'm like, oh shit. Sorry. I did not think that was going to happen.
Well, that was graceful.
And that section of the room just caves in and then fills with dirt.
Alright, there is nothing going on with these light fittings. And I pat Sylvis apologetically on the head as I heal her for 10 hit points.
I have a big bump.
But now you have one of those
Sorry.
big anime band-aids over it.
Yep. Okay. Let's say we get out of here before we cause ourselves any more harm.
Sure, that sounds reasonable. How long has it been since we last slept?
Less than a full hour, actually. Probably been about, let's say, 40 minutes since you've woken up.
Well,
Then how the hell did I manage to use all my spells already?
The
I
room,
used
the
everything.
orb.
Yeah. Also, a long rest doesn't necessarily have to be sleep. Just saying.
Oh, are we?
Hmm?
Okay, so you all had a tantric sex session.
Wow.
Wow.
I
yeah.
will stab you
Well,
in real life.
I mean, if you want to buy the plane ticket, I'll let you stay here before you stab me.
I can't afford it. I'm just saying.
Okay, so
Anyway.
a bad joke happens.
Bro!
Yes. I make sure that everyone is across before I actually take my time to go across. I'm not even gonna bother recovering the rope because that's just gonna be too much of an issue.
Also, oh wait, the rope was tied off to the statue.
Yeah.
Yes.
The statue slid back past the rope's length. The rope snapped in two.
Oh,
What?
no, no.
Not that statue. The statue on the other, the on this side, it's tied to the wall sconce.
Yeah, but on the side where the control room is? You tied it to the dragon statue, didn't you?
No, no,
Oh
no,
no. Okay,
you tied
yes,
it
yes,
to
yes.
the knight statue.
I remember. And
Yes.
then in this room you tied to the sconce. Yes.
Yes, like this, pretty much.
Smoke weed every day. Anyways, yes, you guys make it back across safely.
Whee!
That was pretty fun, Ricky says.
Really?
Well, I guess it's more fun sitting in a cage, so can't blame you.
Indeed.
I have a question about my clothes.
This is not good.
Is there a hole in my shirt?
Yeah, there's kind of a shoulderless thing going on your left-hand
Oh,
shoulder.
dear God, that means the yellow is showing, and people have probably seen it. But
Yeah,
I will
but they might
still-
assume it's a bruise.
Yeah.
Even if we do, I don't think either Foreman or Zelda looks very surprised.
However, Urki is immediately concerned. He's like, "Oh, it looks like you were hurt pretty bad.
Oh
Do you
no,
need any medical attention?"
no, I'm fine. I'm fine, and I get another jacket out of my pocket. I mean, bag, because I have two
I was gonna
disguises.
say pocket jacket would be amazing.
I have two costumes, so I'm just gonna catch one like theater
Okay.
costume jacket.
Okay, let me know if you need any help though.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna go past Urki, and as I pass him, I'm gonna say subtle.
Well, what? It looked like she was hurt. The bruising was quite substantial.
Yes, we all know that's what you meant.
He is legitimately confused. Like he
Poor
honestly thinks that he was trying to help an injured person.
Oh yeah, but like me, I am as a the player know that as well. I'm just making fun of him in character.
Rude.
Urki will remember this.
Uh-oh.
So should we go to the door of death?
I would very much like a break, like a snack.
Okay, let's take
Maybe a snooze.
10 minutes.
Oh, I meant in game.
Oh.
Out of game is also nice because I would really like a smoke.
Okay, let's take 5 minutes.
Sure.
I've already resigned myself to being hungry for this session. I'm gonna eat afterwards.
Yeah, I can't do that in my brain. I mean, look at how many things I'm already forgetting.
Anyway, BRB. in a back. After having been savagely attacked by a spot. No one's here! I have the chat all to myself. Excitement abounds, I barely can't wait. Relax, I don't want your baby, I already ate.
Oh, hello.
Ooh, Eric, it's Max.
No, it's not.
Whoa.
I'm a changeling that took Max's place.
Ah, interesting. Also a whiskey, but I am a very bad small talker.
What?
Uh, Ski actually replied to me in chat and said, "Chat away." But no, I'm a very bad small talker. I can talk about a lot of interesting subjects, but I need a subject to talk about.
Weather.
Did you know that the average, what is it, cirrumnimbus cloud is weighs about as much as a blue whale?
I did
Or
actually
10 blue whales, I think it is, actually.
Yeah, I think I did hear this. Because they're massive.
The solar eclipse, I actually cannot speak too much about, except that I know the ISS also passed by it during slightly before it.
Yeah. Where bleh, Finland.
Sweden.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Bunny World.
The fluffiest of planets.
Yes.
That's right.
It doesn't orbit the sun, it bounces around the sun.
Oh my god, yes!
Hops around.
The only plants on it are carrots.
And kale.
Oh god, no.
While bunnies like kale.
Yeah. Also, I can't remember the exact the English name for it, but worm rose. It's a yellow flower that's considered a weed.
Buttercups?
Potato fields.
I don't know,
Yes,
Bunny would be the bunny expert.
Yes, daffodils, I think.
The pronunciation is terrible, but yes.
Okay, now that we've had our real life break, I assume your characters want to take an in-game break.
Yes. Let's see. I'm thinking the room we're in is probably the best room to take a break in. Because
It's a dead end on one side, and you can close the other door.
yeah. So, yeah. Do we have anything to make a fire with? Except for burning torches?
Unless you're
Keep-
carrying... Whoa, that got dark fast.
Yep.
Wait, what? I missed that entirely.
I just said Erky.
Well, if we were gonna go that route, we can just drag in one of the giant rat corpses.
I have a tinder box.
That's for
Yep.
starting fires.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think the
But
rat
we-
thing is your most likely avenue of success.
Yeah.
Oh yay.
Yeah, it's gonna smell a little icky, but it's a fire, and I need to reload my cannon. And for that, I need a fire. So yes, I go and grab the rat corpse and drag it back. And yeah, I imagine the torch I gave Urki is still burning, so I just use that to light
I've
it.
moved to a corner far away from the burning mouse. Rat.
A thick and slightly sweet-smelling smell fills the room. Well, not fills the room, but makes a pretty substantial layer at the top of the vaulted ceiling.
Eh. We're not gonna stay here, so I don't give a shit.
does resting cure all my wounds, or do I have to cure myself?
Resting always heals you. Long rest always heals you to full. Short rest you can spend hit dice.
Choices
But-
are you doing a long or a short rest?
I imagine we're gonna try and do a long rest because I'm out of everything. And I believe so is Jasper.
Um. Yeah, I'm out of almost everything. Yeah. The. I'm going to be during this time playing the diddly thing. But I'd also like to investigate it a little bit more.
Like attuned to it, maybe?
Well,
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
I'm just saying that we found it in a tomb where I was too paranoid to stand in front of the dragon.
You're almost positive that this loot couldn't be in this good of condition if it wasn't magical.
Mm-hmm. Does it sound nice?
It sounds beautiful. It's a warm, rich tone, and the bass string is... it creates a nice discordant harmony.
Because we're having a long rest, can we rearrange our spells?
If you're of a class that can do that, yes.
Yeah, I can't. I think
Um,
you might.
I think I'm able to.
Yes, you are, but I can't
Yeah.
remember if rangers are.
I don't think they are. I think they're spontaneous. I will look it up just to be safe.
But is the lute much harder to play than mandolin?
Yes, you cannot rearrange your spells. You're a spontaneous caster.
All right.
I would say that they're comparable, and given your bardic training, I'm assuming since you play the tambourine and the mandolin, that you probably have a good ear for picking up new instruments. So I'd say it's not that hard.
I will try playing it, and if I'm terrible, I will not attune to it. If I'm good, I will. That's perception. That's performance. I guess that's good enough.
Yeah, you're able to quite easily find the scales along the frets, and you're quickly playing a old familiar song.
Ooh. I will harmonize because I can. I'm not the best singer, but I'm decent.
Yeah, so you and
Sorry.
Orban are pretty close to harmonizing. And then Columbus breaks in and is just completely off key, voice cracking, even singing like the wrong song.
I'm like, yep. Everything is fine.
I'm gonna shout over to Selvas. I think you need a few more drinks, lassie.
Okay.
I'll stop
Jasper.
singing and just dance.
Oh God.
I need a Constitution saving throw
Oh.
From?
Oh.
from Jasper.
Oh, Bobo. Why did this have to happen today? Every roll is terrible, except the few that have not been terrible.
So what
Sit
is
on-
that?
Okay, check the item card again.
Hey.
You evil sod.
As your stomach makes a substantially loud gurgle.
Oh God. Well, I'm gonna start eating my rations.
Note. And if you so choose to, you could share with the rest of the class.
The rations?
Well, the rations and what just happened.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do
Okay.
that?
Because
I just know I'm hungry.
are you an intelligent species?
I think that might be racist.
I didn't ask race. I said species. No, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, I don't know if I'm aware of my problem quite yet.
No, you just think you might be a little extra hungry from all the exerting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Let us speak no more of this. You all are able to wait. First elect someone to roll.
Do we know what to roll for?
No, you don't. Just elect someone, unless you want me to roll for you. I mean, you could elect me.
I've been rolling pretty good today, except for the investigation checks.
Yeah, I nominate you. Definitely not me.
Not me either.
What should I roll? A D100? D20?
Roll me a d20. Perfect. You guys have a long rest. Nothing seems to disturb you. And after 6 to 8 hours, you pick yourselves up, fully refreshed, healed, and recovered.
And I've eaten all my rations.
Okay. Oh, right. Oh, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
You pass it.
Yay.
So, have we seen Jasper just
Munch.
eating for like hours?
Possibly. And I think at this point I'm gonna be like, guys,
Yes.
I'm hungry.
Still?
Yeah. And I think there's something a little bit wrong.
Hmm.
Maybe we could ask the queen.
I'm gonna step up to Jasper, just look her over, grab her chin, turn her face side to
Okay.
side.
Give me a medical check. Medicinal medicine.
I'm actually gonna use Divine Sense.
I'm not undead.
No, but
You hear the sound of heavenly music.
hmm?
You hear the sound of heavenly music
From where?
coming from the loot.
That's
Ah.
strange. Give me that. I did take the loot out of her hands.
Please don't start playing it.
No, I'm just gonna look over it, markings and whatnot.
On the back of the head, there is a kind of maker's mark. Do you read Sylvan?
I read Elvish, which is a derivative of Sylvan. I'm not a knowledge character. I'm just trying what I can.
This is something where you would have to specifically be able to read Sylvan because of it's in Sylvan scrawl and it's not like it's not a dictionary word.
Hmm. But I do recognize that it is Sylvan.
Correct.
Does Erky speak Sylvan?
Yeah,
I
was
do
just
not.
going to ask this.
Well,
Any of you
neither do
two?
I.
Bugger.
If I did, I probably would have read that already.
Well, I can tell you it's not evil, but as much as I can tell, but there is something with it that I cannot quite understand.
That's unfortunate.
Hmm. Let me just look up something. I'm not sure if I can Okay, well, shit. This is not good.
No, it's not. I'm hungry.
Do you think that maybe the queen knows how to speak Sylvan?
Maybe she knew Elven.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Here, how about we try this? I cast protection from good and evil on Jasper.
Jasper, you're still hungry.
Yeah, I'm still hungry.
Right, worth a try. All right. Well then. Oh god. So that Spot rub his wet nose against the underside of my arm. It's cold.
Jump cat, scared.
Pretty much.
So are you going to the queen or are you going to that door?
Queen. In the hopes that someone there knows Sylvan. And maybe remove curse. Because I don't.
I'm just playing the lute as I walk.
Oh, by the way, I handed the sack of coin to, like, I think Jasper.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a lot of coin.
Yeah, I don't think I should be carrying all this stuff.
Hand it to Selbus then.
She's tiny.
I'll share it with Erky.
Timora's blessing upon you.
I mean, it's not like I don't see the value in coin even down here, but I literally cannot carry it unless I want to be slowed down.
Tragic. Where did you all go?
They went to the queen's chamber.
This makes sense. I can't find the queen's chamber. Oh, there you are. Queen's chamber.
As you guys round the corner to where the queen's throne is, she looks a bit surprised and she greets you. Greetings, fair heroes.
Hey,
What did you find behind the ancient door?
A disgraced dragon priest?
it tried to kill us.
Yes. And some other things. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. There's traps and whatnot. But we come to seek your assistance. It seems that Jasper here has...
Encountered a slight problem.
Yes. We found an item hidden with the leavings of the disgraced dragon priest, and it has a marking in Sylvan that none of us can decipher. and it seems to bear some sort of curse, although heavenly. I do not know. My abilities to see and detect such things are limited.
I have to be honest with you. My Sylvish doesn't exist. Um, but let me see. Let me see this instrument.
Well, before giving it to her, I'm gonna do a diddly and magical berries,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start eating those berries, and then I'm gonna hand it to her.
Yeah, they're big berries, almost the size of an apple or tomato. So she takes the loot from you and she turns it over and she inspects the marking at the head of the loot. She's like, "Well, this script is quite ancient. I can't make it out, but the cartouche around it definitely signifies it's a name. Probably the maker's mark of whoever crafted this." And she hands it back to you.
Thanks.
I'm sorry I could not be of more assistance.
Do you have any sort of shamans or anything?
I am the tribe's only shaman.
Can you make me not hungry?
I can feed you,
Yeah, that won't help, probably.
but
you
even though
able-
you realize this, the temptation might be.
Yeah.
Although you do have berries, I don't know how many berries you get on default.
10.
Yeah, so yeah, you have a good 10 hours worth of berries if you pace yourself.
Yeah. I put them in my pocket.
Squish.
Disgusting.
So no help from the queen.
Unfortunately, it does not appear she will be much use in this matter.
I almost hesitate to ask, but do you have any in your tribe that may be able to offer assistance?
Nope, she does not.
So, sorry, I was away for a little bit.
Yeah.
Feeding spot.
I asked for a shaman, and apparently she's the only shaman they have, which is terrible for me. She did promise to cook for me. No, well, not cook for me personally, I assume. But, feed me. But would I actually want the rat meat? Because it wasn't food. It was disgusting.
Well, it's a thing that if you had run out of food, that it would start to smell better and better.
Yeah, probably true.
It's like how you say, "I never resort to cannibalism." As sad as
Perky.
that is.
Erky, are you able to remove curses?
I'm afraid I'm not. I'm quite a low-level acolyte. I had just begun my training before I set out on this adventure. Probably should have stayed at the Priory a few more weeks.
Or months.
For years. Sorry, I'm grumpy when I'm hungry.
Here, have a Snickers.
Well, I already have berries. And I have to eat one an hour.
Well, maybe we can find some way to help you help you with that curse by going through a cursed door.
Yes! I mean, it can't be worse than this. Nothing is worse than this. I'm so hungry. I'm at the cursed door.
Alright.
That is one scary door. I saw it on my way in, but I didn't like all the blood stains near it.
Hmm.
Why stinking?
Well, as you can see, we disabled the trap, so don't have to worry
Yes,
about
yes.
that.
Interesting mechanism.
Quite. Let's see then. I pull out the free skulls that I think might work. Which ones of these do I think I can use? I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think I can use all of them. I think they're all on my spell list. Actually, no, inflict wounds is not.
Yeah, that's more of a necromancer thing.
Urki,
Yes.
I know this is not normally your thing, but can you use this? I hold out the inflict scroll.
He reads it. He's like, "What? This goes against everything I've been taught. Of course I can use it." Stuff it in his pack.
Against door.
Yes, we were hoping to use it against this door to maybe get it to open, as it seems to absorb magic.
He reads the inscription. Because he can read Draconic. He's like, rebuke the dead, open the way.
Yes. Hold on. You're a cleric.
I am.
Do you
Are
know how
you?
to turn?
I do.
Can you try that, please?
Ricky clasps onto his holy symbol as it starts to glow. This little mini shockwave comes from, and the light, the door, the eyes in the skull light up blue like they had before. However, this time you hear a clicking of the mechanism, and the door starts to freely swing open.
Woohoo! We
Hey!
didn't have to use the scrolls. Very good thinking.
Yes.
Thank you, Arky.
No problem, my lady.
Well, let's do this like the usual practice.
You go first.
Of course.
But if you find food, it's mine. I'm not joking.
I know, which makes it almost a bit sad.
Well, I'm the one who's hungry.
The door swings open to reveal 5 dusty sarcophagi. 3 to the north and 2 to the south stand on end in the silent chamber. Each of the carved stone coffins resembles a noble, elf-like humanoid in ceremonial robes. An altar with images of dragons carved into its black obsidian is set against the center of the west wall. I did not do that right. A single candle burns brightly on the altar. Next to the candle are a small whistle and a crystal flask.
Intriguing.
Well, walk in.
Well, I am. Oop. Health removed.
No, we didn't. You're hallucinating. Are you sure you're not hungry?
Yeah, I didn't do the art correctly to the description of the room.
It's the worst place to stand, but I'm still doing it.
I'm standing next to the door.
Oh, I say out loud, this is gonna stink. I use another divine sense because it's useful.
Yeah, the acrid smell of brimstone fills your nostrils.
From which directions?
All
And-
directions.
Right.
Except mine.
And then there is also, I know of what type. I know until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. Okay. I guess a sarcophagi would probably be total cover.
Yeah.
Right. Is the altar desecrated?
It's probably the most desecrated thing in this room.
Hmm.
So the entire room is desecrated?
That would be the 360 ping from his Divine Sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna do like the trying to wave a bad smell away from your nose. As I just go let out Spots again because he's yowling.
Okay, so this is a bad place. I'm also gonna walk in to the room.
And back.
And then everything explodes. Yes, Jasper has come up beside you.
Hmm.
So, you seem happy to be here.
Not really. I'm glad the sense only lasts for a few seconds. That was nasty.
How come?
Let's say it felt like I've stuck my nose into a decaying corpse's asshole.
That is,
Redundant?
yeah, the comparison is... Continue.
No, I have never done it. I just imagined that's what it would smell like.
Well, it's not extremely pleasant even without that smell, so.
Well, there seems to be something on the altar here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the sarcophagus for traps.
Okay, give me an investigation check. The sarcophagi do not seem to be obviously trapped, however they are quite well sealed.
I'm gonna turn back to and look at Urki and say, "Hey, Urki, stand at the door just in case."
Will do. I think I've started to nail my Erky voice.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
like it.
great.
I'm gonna step up onto the altar. I still love the paladin is the one that's doing all of the funky shit with the evil shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a single candle burns brightly on the altar. Next to the candle are a small whistle and a crystal flask.
I'm also gonna go to the altar.
Give me a perception check.
I got 10/10 vision.
Jasper, you can do the same.
As soon as my sheet decides to work with me.
Oh my god, we suck.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily, the thing that you were perceiving was face up. Do you read Dwarvish?
No.
There, on the flask, there is some dwarven runes.
Hmm.
Erky, do you speak Dwarvish?
I certainly do.
Oh my
Hooray.
goodness! You are such a useful find.
Do you wish me to describe the markings, or do you wish to come over here and read?
Oh,
you're
come
over
over
here.
here.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Noted.
Just
Yes. After looking at it, Urki tells you that the flask has the dwarven words "night caller."
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Is there a stopper on the flask? Like,
Oh, I'm sorry, not the flask, the whistle.
Ah, the whistle. That makes way more sense.
Yeah, I was like, well, this doesn't make any sense. But yes, it's a whistle made out of crystal.
Oh,
Don't blow on it.
what the hell is an... What?
Urki retreats back to the door.
I wonder if I've heard any dwarven legends about this.
Give me a history check. Funny enough, you have heard of Nightcaller.
Oh yeah, that's that thing.
You remember hearing tales of an ancient dwarven artifact that on the most on nights when the moon was vacant from the sky, it allowed the wielder to raise the dead.
Yeah, I'll explain that to my friends. It's a necromancy whistle. Whistle.
Is it cursed?
Not to my knowledge, it's just allows the person to raise the dead when there's no moon.
I wonder if we can get meat back.
Well,
Nice.
it'd be meat zombie.
Well,
Gonna gingerly, like, reach out to pick it up between two fingers. I'm just like, he looks like he's almost just waiting to get cursed.
Do you pick it up?
Yes.
Everybody
shit.
roll me initiative as the 5 lids to the sarcophagus explode off and
Well.
skeletal warriors emerge.
You get cursed with terrible, terrible, terrible luck. Oh yay. I sounded sarcastic, but I was actually sincerely happy about 22. Because obviously I'm...
Keep rolling very average. Also, the hilarity of Selby's just being right next to a skeleton at the moment,
I
kind of
know.
funny.
Oh, when your keyboard lags out.
So, 11? Judging from the first 9. No, don't re-roll it, you bastard! You already rolled 1d20 there.
Or is that Erky? Because Erky is there. Well, how fast is Erky? I can't remember.
Neither can I. I'm just giving it Toad a hard time. I
Like
don't
you do.
actually mind.
No.
Not that fast.
Erky.
Erky is in the same league as I am. 0 dex mod. Let's be friends.
At least it's not a negative mod.
Technically, Jasper and the Skellies are tied for initiative because they have the same dex modifier, but then I'll just go to alphabetical. Which means
Actually,
Jasper wins.
Jasper has the higher initiative modifier.
This is true.
Oh, okay.
Because
Then
I get
Jasper
jack of all
wins.
trades. Yay. Bam 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 bam. I have to check a thing. Could I get those 2 skellies if I put a shadow here? That's 10 feet, right? It should be.
Is it a 10-foot square or a 10-foot radius?
Radius.
Then yes.
It's a sphere.
A spear sphere.
Sphere. A ball.
Saphira!
So
Yeah,
I'm
you'd be
gonna-
able to do that.
I'm going to do that. Oh god. And I'm doing this with the Looty-Loot.
Yep, so
Is it
that's a
a-
16 saving throw instead of a 14.
Yes.
They both fail.
Are the sarcophagus... Yeah. Are they non-magical?
No, they are very much magical.
Yeah, well, they did open.
Oh,
the
sarcophagus.
sarcophagi.
Yeah.
They do not appear to be. I mean, they didn't quite open so much as the skeleton just like busted through them.
Okay. Well, I guess they're then just like, broken.
Even more broked. Noted. If they had blood, they would technically be considered bloody.
Also, I'm going to inspire Selvis by saying, "Get the fuck out of here there, tiny person! We don't want to lose you!"
Oh,
And because I'm a thing, you can also add that to a damage roll if you feel like it.
Ooh.
nice.
You're still on a d6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes. I'm not moving away from here.
RTO. Oh, he's a cleric. He should be fine.
He's also very tiny.
Okay, let's start out with Selvus. There are 2 short sword slashes coming at you as 2 skeletons rush your position. And 1 miss and 1 hit for 6 slashing.
Ouch.
Now, Urki. And that hits.
I'm terrified because I've never had such a low AC.
The next one's at Jasper for being terrified. Or maybe she should be the last. No, I'm kidding. 18 hits.
Yeah, it does.
And Thorman. And miss.
Very much.
Hit everybody except the tank. Which I guess is the purpose. Oh no. Anyways. Selbus, it's your turn.
How far away can I move?
You can move your full movement or double your movement with a dash. However, you will incur 2 attacks of opportunity unless you take the disengage action as a bonus action. Or is the disengage action a
It's
standard?
an action.
Action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can take a disengage action as your standard action and then move as your bonus action.
No.
No?
You,
But then why, if you can't move after disengaging, then what's...
you always have a move action. You can never use your move for anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I use my
So-
move to make banana pudding.
So you always have your action, your move, and a bonus action, and a reaction every turn.
Okay, so you can use your action to disengage and then move away. And then bonus action to dash?
No,
Okay.
because only rogues can do bonus action for disengage, dash, and stealth, or hide.
And
So-
certain types of barbarians and monks, but only
So you could get your movement away, basically, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
I see.
Or you can stand your ground like a brave little... I almost called you a goblin. I apologize.
I took off the disguise.
Yes, you did.
Well, there's one skeleton that's rattling like crazy. A dagger to his sternum would probably fix that.
Unless I roll a 1.
True.
Okay, I guess I'll test my luck. I'll attack the skeleton that's half dead.
Technically.
It's 7/8 dead.
Oh, I couldn't see that. Thank you.
Oh, it's more like it's been dead. It's now undead. It's not. It's bone. It's the joke was very bad, but quite deep.
Ha! Don't kill me!
Selbus, how much HP do you have, like, total?
Like,
I mean, your dagger's gonna hit and kill it, but for some reason your token says you only have 11 HP, and I think at 3rd level that's just wrong.
Has she updated her HP on her sheet?
No,
For
I
the
just
level?
changed the level.
Oh, she might be missing a lot. Did you, Toad? Did you ever go over how to level with Bunny?
Very briefly, I thought Spike was helping her with her sheet, though.
He's been very busy with work.
Okay. Hold everything.
Sorry.
I will give you her increased HP if you give me her Constitution modifier.
I'm assuming it's 1.
Is it 1?
No, is it 3? What's the ranger's hit die?
D10.
Her Constitution modifier is 1.
So she has 14 extra hit points above those 11. So 25.
That's more than I have.
It's pretty good. You have done spells, and you do get... Have you picked your fighting style? Because I believe that's one of the few things the sheet doesn't do automatically for you. It lists it, but it doesn't pick it for you.
I'm just gonna update her HP for now,
Okay.
and we'll handle the leveling up after this.
But she should be at 20 right now.
19.
Oh yes, she took 6, sorry. So she's not almost dead.
Thank God.
This is
No.
good.
I was like, whoa, when I saw 11. Because I was like, you're bloodied. But yes, you strike out with your dagger at the more injured one, and it collapses into a pile of bones, like it should have been. Thorman.
Yes, I am going to grab my cannon with my other hand, putting the flute in the... Basically grabbing the flute and my cannon in the same hand. Whistle, sorry. And I'm then going to smack the skeleton across the face. And miss.
And miss. It just
Unless I have
ducks.
higher ground advantage.
No, that's not a thing. I mean, in real life, yes. In some cases.
Yeah, I will also Hold on, I need to check the range. No, that's an action. God damn it. I thought for once I might actually get a use out of Abjure Enemy, but no, it's not a bonus action. Shit. No, I'm not gonna do anything else. These guys do not deserve a hunter's mark or a vow of enmity, so I'm just gonna take a step down from the altar. I know I can be very much flanked, that's the idea. I'm hoping these skeletons has a shred of intelligence.
About that. Anyways, it's Urki's turn. And Urki will cast Sacred Flame on the one closest to him. Which the skeleton, like, just does a jump to the side.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Maybe his jaw's extra squeaky. Jasper, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. I'm just gonna try to impale the skeleton's head with my spear.
Roger.
Gosh darn it. I have the loot, so I probably can't use this two-handedly now.
It's a bonus action to switch out weapons, I think, and you can always just... We could say there's like a strap on the loot. It is a masterwork item.
Sure.
Dropping something and changing grip are both free actions.
I stand corrected. It's even more possible.
Yep.
Well, do I impale the head? I was aiming for the eye socket.
Yes, you take the head right off the rest of the body, which quickly drops into a pile of bones, and the lights flicker out from the skeleton's skull.
And then I'm going to inspire Thormin by saying, hit the goddamn thing!
I'm trying!
And I'm walking towards Sobus.
I do have 0 health.
I don't know. Okay, I accidentally put... I pressed the spacebar in there. And that fucked it up. But yes, it's okay now.
Okay, now it's the skeleton's turn. Okay, let's do this clockwise. So first attack's coming out to Selbus. Does a 12 hit?
My ace is 15, so misses.
Okay. And now an attack against Turkey, which just managed to hit him.
And he's instantly dead.
I should have given Urki my shield.
Nobody is bloodied. And the final attack is coming out against Thorman, which spectacularly misses. See, if I start doing botches for monsters, I'll have to start doing botches for you guys. And I don't think anybody wants that.
No.
It's fine.
So it is now Selbus' turn.
I'll try using my dagger again. Ah,
Unfortunately, that misses. You go,
Well-
you go to strike him in the knee, and he jumps up.
I was about to remind you that you have an inspiration.
Oh, that is right. If you want, you can add a d6 to that.
That 11, making it at least a 12.
Yes, at least a 12. Unfortunately, the AC of the skeleton is 13.
Oh my god.
having a terrible day.
We are getting pwned by skeletons at level 3. This is bad.
Thorman, it's your turn. I wouldn't exactly say pwned. I mean, 2 are down.
No, but still, they've survived this long against us. This skeleton is going to get an attack of opportunity against me
Okay.
as I move away.
I think I know what comes next.
Roll that attack.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to roll an attack.
Yeah.
I totally just
Opportunity.
spaced out. And he
Oh.
hits.
Yes. For 5 damage. This is fine. I can take it. I am then going to grab my shield from my back. And I am going to chuck it as hard as I can at the skeleton that is engaged with Urki.
Captain America.
Yeah. Giant frisbee.
So that's an improvised thrown weapon.
Yeah, and it's outside of the range, so it's disadvantage.
You hit her.
But I am inspired.
Yes, you are. You are very inspired by my very inspiring words.
10. It's not gonna hit, so I'm gonna use my inspiration. Because, yeah, I have no dex bonus and I don't get to add my proficiency modifier, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Yay!
And you hit it right on the nose.
So I'm pretty sure this is bludgeoning.
Yes, it's 1d4 bludgeoning.
1d4 plus my strength, because it's a thrown weapon.
Sure.
Which is good. And I am fucking strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I also shout, "Pick it up, Berkey!" Also, are these skeletons not vulnerable to bludgeoning?
Oh, yes, they are. So that's another 5 points of damage.
So, meaning if I had rolled a 2, it would have been dead.
Correct.
This saddens me greatly.
Urki will pick up the shield as a free action. And Urki will attempt to hit him with another Sacred Flame. Unfortunately, the skeleton dodges again.
That is one agile skelly.
Jasper, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. And I'll get ready to the skeleton right here.
Nice, you are now flanking.
Yes, and I will hide it with my spear.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And I'll inspire Selbus again. By saying something that is stuck in my brain. I'm so good at improvising.
That's the exact words you say.
Yes.
Okay, it is the skeleton's turn. And we'll go clockwise again. However, since you've hit the skeleton, Jasper, it is going to turn on you and attempt to hit you with its short sword. And it will.
Yes, it will.
And then Erky's skeleton is going to attempt to hit him. And it misses. And then Thorman's skeleton is going to attempt to hit him. And that misses as well.
Thormin's own skeleton is attacking him from the inside.
If that was true, then it would be auto crits.
Actually, no,
Probably.
you'd be amazed that it isn't, because my Tuesday character has a spell for that.
Well, with me DMing, it would be auto crits. However, it is now Selby's turn.
Here we go again. All right, dagger to the skeleton. Hopefully, Jasper's inspiration will help.
You
Guess I
don't
don't need
even
it.
need it.
Add it to damage.
Oh, that is true. You can add that 1d6 to damage. You are a Valor Bard, right?
Yes, I am.
Whew. Sweet.
About time.
TKO.
Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill.
Thorman, it's your turn.
I'm going to spin around and try to smack the ever-living bejesus out of the skeleton.
You hit, and I'm pretty sure that is its 1 point over its hit point maximum. You just knocked the skeleton into pieces.
And then I'm going to hustle. All the way over here. I feel so slow.
To be honest, I had a scaling problem in this map, but let's not talk about it.
Well, it doesn't help that, once again, from yesterday, I'm playing a character that has 60 movement speed. It's like, I'm coming from that to this.
Okay, so Erky is going to keep on keeping on. And by that, I mean Sacred Flame. Why does Dex have to be a skeleton strong instead? Dances out of the way again.
I'm kind of amazed he hasn't just tried to punch the fucker.
You know, me too.
Maybe
But
he's a
at the same
pacifist.
time, oh yeah, I never put in the stats for punch. Jasper, it's your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna yell at the skeleton that he's far too skinny. I don't know. Does it understand me?
Yes, skeletons know the languages it knew in life. It just can't speak.
That's nice.
So let's see. That was wisdom. So the skeleton looks down at itself and then looks back at you and looks down at itself and it drops the sword and puts its hands up over its eyes like it's crying and then it just disintegrates.
Oh god.
Congratulations, you gave a skeleton body dysmorphic disorder.
Well, it was a skeleton. It didn't have a full body.
And with that, combat ends.
Well, that was exciting.
I'm gonna heal Jasper.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you. You helped.
That's what I do. I am a helper.
How you doing, Erky? As I come up to him.
He has some blood running out of his mouth. He gives you a big smile and it's like, I'm fine, friend, fine.
That's good. I pat his shoulder, healing for 5 hit points. Lay on hands. How I love you.
I'm gonna suggest that we check all the skeletons, see if they have anything that we can steal.
Where are they hiding it?
In their sarcophagus.
In their skulls.
Sarcophagi. That's a word I hate. I can't say it. No.
Sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus?
Yeah, I know how you say it, but my mouth just refused to say it.
Sarco?
Sarcophagus. Oh god.
Sarco.
Sarcophagus.
No, Sarco is a dinosaur.
I'm trying to break it down. You know what? Never mind.
Sarcophagus.
Upon inspecting the sarcophagi, you find that they are empty of all but the rubble of their former doors.
Well, that's unfortunate.
However, on the altar, there is still a lit candle and a flask.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the altar.
Yeah,
Keep
same
the
here.
skeleton away.
I also like tell Erky, you keep the shield.
Oh, well, thank you.
You need it more than I do. Alright. Goddamn chocolate making me half unable to speak.
Well, whose fault is this?
Marabou?
Sure. blame the company. Should we just touch these other things?
Well, first of all, the flask, is there anything in it? Is it stoppered? Is it empty?
There is a stopper. It
Is it
appears to
empty?
be made out of pewter. If you pick it up and shake it around, you will feel that there is some liquid in there. The flask, however, is completely unmarked.
Right. No one's drinking this.
I wasn't going to.
Unless you run out of food.
Probably, yeah.
I'll check it tomorrow when after meditating.
Well, how about that candle though? It's burning, which is weird.
Yes. Where exactly is the candle placed?
Slightly off to the side, it was like a whistle, flask, candle.
Ah, so like if someone was here, pretty much?
Yes, like somebody was probably here at some point in time.
Yeah. I pick it up. Just see if it's something special with it.
You pick it up. It doesn't seem to be dripping wax on you.
I put a finger through the flame to see if it's hot.
There is no heat coming from the flame.
But it's not green.
No, this is a bright white. Like an LED light.
I blow on the candle ever so slightly, just to see if the flame reacts.
The flame wavers. But it doesn't seem to diminish in brightness.
Can I try blowing it out?
You can. Upon attempting to blow it out, it is like one of those trick candles.
Ah, so it just lights up again.
Yes.
Ah, nice.
Yes,
An endless
you
candle.
feel like this is a candle of continual flame.
Yeah. Is this fine?
Put it in your pocket.
I will.
Now we have a candle and a torch. We'll never be in the darkness again.
Yes. Now, I'm gonna look over this altar a little bit closer.
Yeah. I'm gonna give one of you access to Selbus' sheet.
Oh, what happened?
Huh?
What happened?
What happened to who?
Bunny.
I'm just confused right now.
Yeah, why are you giving us access to her sheet?
To help her level.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about giving it to Max so Rav and I could go up a cigarette.
Ah, okay, that works.
Well, sure. I don't need a cigarette break.
The way you said it, Toad, was just really confusing. I was like, what? Something happened to Bunny?
I'm still
She-
here.
No, that's why I was confused. I was like, did someone disconnect? I thought my words made sense. And I thought I said that we were going to deal with this after the combat.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I thought you said after
Session.
this, and I assumed you meant the game.
Anyway, smoke.
Okay, Max, you have control. Oh, and timid, she doesn't have access to the private stuff we talked about. Just for
Okay.
peace of mind.
So, let's see.
Yeah, I thought that by changing the level, everything would just increase points, but I guess not.
No. Well, you have the right amount of spells. So that's good. And now your hit points have been fixed. So really it's just choosing the fighting style and the ranger archetype, I think. Yes. Would you prefer archery, defense, dueling, or two-weapon fighting?
Archery.
That would make sense.
Yes.
So you can add +2 to your short bow to the attack roll, which will put it to 8 +8 to hit, which is nice.
I wish I had it before.
Yeah, it might have helped. And then there's the two archetypes. Oh, my book is falling. Do you want to be a hunter or a beast master? Meaning, do you want a companion animal that can fight with you?
Yes, Beastmaster then.
Yes, it would be Beastmaster. And then we're gonna get you a medium beast with the challenge rating that. The examples are hawk, mastiff, and panther, so something along those lines, like a wolf or a... Well, it would have to magically appear in this cave, probably. So we're gonna have to wait for those.
I'm gonna pick Panther.
You want a pink panther?
That would be awesome.
Yes, that would be kind of awesome. Cool.
It doesn't have it to be pink, but if a toad thinks it's okay, it's really cool.
What?
Oh, we're uh, 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 talking about an animal companion,
Oh.
a pink panther.
Aw. My, when I heard pink and animal companion, I instantly went to pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Can you actually? Oh wait, yeah, that's her archetype. Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you get one down here though?
Well, we're gonna have to ask Toad.
How do you know how many points to put into your HP every time you level?
You can take either roll for it, which for you is a 1d10, and then you add your Constitution modifier, or you can do as most of us do and take the average, which is written in parentheses in your class features under hit points, which for you is 6 plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, I see.
Yes. That's why I did a quick calculation. I also almost never roll because I know my luck with rolling HP is just complete garbage.
Mine too.
I've had level 5 characters with under 10 health.
Oh my god.
Were they wizards?
Yes.
Thank goodness. I mean, then it's not as horrifying.
I had a 3.5 wizard that at level 5 literally had like 8 HP.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yep. No Constitution modifier, and I rolled 1 for each one of his levels.
That's terrible.
And they only had a D4 in 3.5.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's really bad. Like anything can kill you at that point.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna assume the AC wasn't that high either.
You could get it up pretty high if you were good, because shield and mage armor is still a thing.
Mm.
Funny you should mention that, Ski. Once again, bringing us back to yesterday. My character there actually has 2 abyssal velociraptors. They're called Red and Blue,
Yes, they are.
and they are way cuter than they should be.
Yep. They were headbutting my door.
Yay!
I love your tone.
I'm so happy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just let me get out a character sheet.
Yes, we're gonna need a character sheet for...
No, 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 no.
Well, what's his name gonna be?
Pinky?
It's very descriptive. But Toad, you're gonna have to figure out where it comes from.
Well, I could almost say the same about Red and Blue, Ski, but we have Ash in that group, which is Max's character. And she is pretty fucking awesome.
This is true. Also a little bit crazy.
You kind of have to be when you're in Dagger Mark
Yeah.
and you're playing a rogue, which has drow lineage.
Yeah.
Bergen is much better.
I would argue he's worse.
Yes, probably.
Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
I'm still laughing about the fact that they just Pink Panther. Oh, I couldn't have picked a better choice myself.
It's pretty awesome.
Also, I think my drink is getting to me.
Oh no. Well,
Yeah, I've said this before, I shouldn't drink while we're playing, but I still do it.
well, it hasn't turned terrible. I'm not drinking.
Well, I haven't had 3 beers in an hour yet, so I've only had one this entire session.
I haven't drank in many months.
This is good because if I remember correctly, you can't correctly process alcohol.
I can process alcohol. I can process alcohol like a champion. That's the problem.
Ah. Yeah, I really shouldn't be drinking because of my medication, but I still do. Oh. Due to this, I slept like a baby last night, and I was very befuddled when I woke up because the alcohol had not exited my system before I took my sleeping medications.
Hello, cat.
Well,
Dun 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 dun.
Yes, talk amongst yourselves as I'm filling out Pinky's character sheet.
Well, what would we talk about?
I can sing a song. We all know how much I like singing, so...
What? I've never heard about such a thing. Ow. My stomach made a thing. Mainly it's just said grumble, grumble, bubble, bubble.
Oh, let's see here, what should I sing? Watchmaker's Apprentice? Give Toad a good 5 minutes.
I don't know. I'm drawing the last person of my project.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Now Mr. MacArthur's been all over town, but he won't find me now, for I'm off coastward bound. I'm trading the smog for some fresh salty air, and he'll never catch on I'm there. I once was his apprentice in a watchmaker's trade, and lies to make me work for every penny of my wage, till he found he could replace me with a clockwork machine. He threw me right out on the street. Now I'm not the kind who would grovel and fray. And shit, that's the part I always forget for some reason. I hate
Crumple,
that.
crumple.
So I cursed him and left, and I suddenly swore that he'd pay. Now Mr. MacArthur has very poor eyes. Shit. I need to listen to that song again. I'm completely forgetting the lyrics. I just pride myself on knowing the entirety of it.
Tragic.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally like a 5-minute short story in song, which is kind of nice. They've also made The Doctor's Wife, which I also enjoy quite a lot. And what was the third one? Can't remember. Anyway, if you like that, look up Clockwork Quartet. They are quite awesome. I don't know if they're still in business. It's quite old. Yeah. I mean, I remember them having 3 songs, and that's pretty much all they've produced since I found who they were, and by that time they already had The Doctor's Wife and Watchmaker's Apprentice. So they made one song in like 10 years or something.
Well, hello, Kitty. She was weird today.
Mhm.
My brother was brushing her head with this brush, and then he stopped and put the brush down. And when he went to take the brush up again, my cat started hitting his hand.
My brush! Don't touch my brush!
Yeah, I don't know why. She also hit him when he tried to pet her, like just with his hand. That was unacceptable.
There might be some kitten in her left yet.
Yep. But I think it's adorable that she never uses her claws.
Yeah.
Like even when she hits dogs, she just punches them.
I'm just imagining all the YouTube videos I've seen of cats standing on 2 legs, hitting another cat, just batting them around with no claws.
I like the videos where there's 2 cats and they're both just hitting each other's paws.
You mean the patty cake thing?
Yes. It's hilarious.
How's it going over there, Bunny Toad?
I am just entering in the attacks, and then I'll be done.
Bunny and Toad are both animals. Yay! Cats! This is adorable. Why are you filming us, you filthy human? We must avenge ourselves. No, let's play. Meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Wash time.
Oh my god, that video is.
Wait, what? You don't change again? Like, today?
Wait, what?
YouTube looks weird. I need to...
I don't see anything.
Maybe it's just...
Maybe it's finished YouTube.
No,
FinTube!
I think it's probably just that the... What the frick is this? Firefox might look different from the... I don't know. Anyway, the cats were great.
Always, that video always makes me laugh. It's hilarious.
It's
I'll-
also cute.
I'll repost it in Twitch chat for you, since I don't know if you can post links or not.
I don't think I can.
Everyone should watch the cats play patty cake. Except heartless monsters.
Fine, I won't watch it.
Excludes Toads. Yeah, I was just gonna say that excludes Toads. Toads then. I can't speak. God damn it.
Okay, Pinky's
Curse.
character sheet is done. That means I just need to set the token.
Yeah. Curse English being second languages. And fucking up speaking.
Seeking. Psychic duck.
It's kind of a shame that the only one I can really talk Swedish to is Axu, and he hates talking Swedish.
Well, I mean, I did study Swedish for
Well, you
a
never
number of years.
you never said anything about actually liking it.
Well, I didn't hate it.
And
I just when I
She just hates you.
when I
Anyways,
took an Italian, I just fucked up everything. But yeah,
sorry about that, but it seems we are all in order.
all aboard!
so do you want to look around this? What is this?
Altar?
Yes, some more.
Yes.
A large
that
pink
was-
panther is suddenly just snuggling Selbus.
Okay, what the fuck is that, and where did it come from?
Doesn't look natural.
Selbus, this is your friend, Pinky. He shows up from time to time.
Pinky!
This
Ow.
is what?
I start petting Pinky and then I ride him like a horse.
I allow it, because gnomes are definitely tiny creatures.
And panthers aren't.
Yes, they are the exact size that they need to be ridden by gnomes.
This is true.
Which
So not
means
only-
Selbus movement just got a huge buff.
Yep. This is kind of amazing, actually. You can do horseback archery.
She can do horseback archery from the wall.
That's a great idea.
Okay, and we are back.
Yes.
Yes, I'm just looking at that and just like, it looks fine.
Yeah, you're pretty
Um,
sure the candle is benign.
Oh yeah, the candle I've already put in my pocket. I
Oh,
was
you're talking about the panther.
yeah, the panther.
It certainly seems friendly enough.
We'll just have to ask her later. All right. Now let's see here. I turn around towards the altar. Got them Swedish eyes. And I start looking around for like inscriptions, maybe like hidden compartments, maybe
Yeah, give me
a
an
clue to what it's
investigation check.
for. Nope. I like rolling doubles on my investigation check,
Well,
obviously.
technically, I'm also there.
Yeah, both of you soon discern that this altar has no markings on it or inscriptions. There just seems to be a central dais, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious secret compartments or trapdoors.
Well, the good news is nothing is going to attack us from this altar. The bad news is there's not gonna be anything helpful for us in this altar.
Well, it's desecrated, so. But there might not be anything in this altar, but I did notice something other. Have you noticed that there's a sarcophagus missing?
In the well, yeah. There's. This is not a matching dinner set.
Well,
Should we see if this?
there's anything there? Yes.
Yeah. But I also was wondering if they had names on them or something. You know, the corpse boxes.
If they did, they would have been on the doors, and those are now rubble.
Oh, this is true.
Do you like puzzles? Specifically, the kind where you match the things and put them in the right eggs.
Nope. Especially not if they're mostly of only one color.
Well, I turn around and I notice Pinky and Zelda's getting closer.
Oh.
I walk over. Hello there, kitty.
He's friendly.
I pat his head.
Deep purring sounds emanate. Very bassy and satisfying.
And Healy.
Yes. Purring is healing.
Oh well, we need your eyes. We're gonna see if there's anything interesting here where there's a sarcophagus missing.
Over here.
Yes.
That will be a perception check. Yes, Selbus, you are 220% sure that this is just a wall. And
There's nothing here.
there is no evidence there was ever a sarcophagus here.
Well, maybe they just didn't bring it here yet.
Yeah. Maybe they just No one actually died, so there wasn't a point to put one.
They were waiting for the sixth death.
Yes. Oh, bugger. I was still hoping that we would find something in here, but no.
Has it been an hour since I made the berries? Because I think I should eat a berry again.
It has been about 15 minutes since you last ate a berry.
Oh, then I'm still hungry, but I'm saving the berries.
Alright, well, let us go look for other doors. Because, well, I don't know about you, but I don't like the fact that Jasper's always hungry. When we're down here with very limited resources.
Well,
She might
as it
start
turns
looking
out,
at you.
I can make myself like these berries that I smooshed in my pocket with this loot. I mean, I can make them with this loot. I did not smoosh them with the loot.
Well, are you fine with that?
No,
Thought so.
I'm still hungry. I'm just saying it's not as super pressing.
Well, I still do not like the idea of waking up one day from my meditation with you gnawing on my leg.
I don't think. No offense, but your legs do not look like food.
Yet. The narrator says.
I remember seeing another fountain north of here. Do you want to check and see if there's more dragon blood so you can get that flaming power?
Oh, there's also more doors up there. We should probably at some point ask Queen about the other doors in her chambers. No, one leads to the goblins.
Well, what's left of the goblins, they're probably fled.
Yeah. In any case, we should make an effort to explore as much as we can. You never know. These kinds of places can hold a lot of interesting things.
Yes. Who knows? Maybe we find food.
Perhaps.
So,
Hmm?
no, this is just not working the freaking thing. My mouse is being mean.
Your mouse or your mouth?
Mouse. As in Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a stealth
Alright.
check as you go through that long hallway.
A stealth check?
I mean, if you're not being stealthy, that's fine too.
Well, I was
Why would I be?
not stealthy. I mean, I was kinda stealthy.
Okay, I need everybody to go back to near where Urki is.
Oh, that's nice. Hi, Urki.
Hierarchy.
Hello.
You're not one of us. As in,
One of us. One of us.
now I have the song from Lion King 2 in my head.
So many references.
Hmm.
Alright, what sort of monstrosity is going to ambush us this time? So, hello.
Is it just me or those beds kind of rat-shaped?
They're made
There's
from
your
larger
food.
rats.
As you're walking through the hall, 3 gigantic rats come out of the side chambers and begin to attack you. Which means I need everybody to roll initiative.
But what if I want to lay down and let them eat me?
That's your choice too.
I maintain my average initiative.
Mm-hmm. It's even more average than last time.
Also, I'm happy that Urki still has the shield.
So is Urki.
Hmm?
I said so's Urki.
For a second, I thought you said, "Woe is Urki."
Woe unto Urki, for he has traveled too far.
Or
Here they be dragons.
no, these are rats.
Of course. Well, at least I have one very good thing going for us, for me. Before, uh, because we didn't go down this hallway before.
Hmm?
These rats don't scare me nearly as much anymore because I am now immune to diseases.
Oh,
For
Urki.
fuck's sake, Urki.
He tripped over the shield.
It might be a bit big for him. It's like a tower shield for him.
Yeah. Okay, Selbus, it's your turn.
So how does Pinky attack? Do I send him to attack, or do we do double attack?
He, your companion basically moves on your initiative.
Yes.
I mean, unless you want to separate it and roll a separate initiative for him. In case, I don't know.
No, there are rules for this.
Yeah,
Actually.
it takes its turn on your initiative. It doesn't take an action unless you command it to.
It can always move, but you have to use your action to verbally command it to take the attack, dash, disengage, dodge, or help action.
And since you said you're running it, you can move when it moves, to where it moves.
I'm gonna attack the rat that's closest to Thurman.
Okay.
Let me try the bite action. See how Pinky does this time.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Delicious rat meat.
I'd call that not too shabby. Just a poor damage roll.
Ow.
And
Jesus
you still
Christ.
have your, you can
Nope.
still have your, no?
Nope, she doesn't get that ability until level 11 or until she has an extra attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either or at the moment.
I'm good.
Okay. Is my push to talk key still working?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's weird, my wireless numpad just uninstalled and reinstalled.
Nope.
Anyways, it is now Jasper's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move next to Urgi and just spirit his spear this rat.
That hits. And you now have a rat kebab.
Ah.
The giant rat attacking Thorman will attempt to bite him and miss.
That's nice.
The giant rat that has yet to be engaged will run. Oh no, wait, he's the rat kebab, so he's not on the ground. Okay, the giant rat that is yet to engage will also attack Thorman.
Mr. Rats.
Yeah. If the other rat had been on the ground, I was just gonna have him go start to cannibalize his other rat buddy. And miss. Thorman, it's your turn.
Yes.
You have friends.
Actually, yes, never mind. These rats do have pack tactics, but it still missed.
Yeah. I'm actually going to hit the undamaged one with my sword.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
And you manage to miss.
Yes. I should have channeled divinity. Even though they're not really worth it.
Urki will Sacred Flame the injured rat. Obviously, it's another thing with high dex. And the rat dodges. Like Matrix dodge.
No rat kebabs.
And we're back to Celdis.
I'm gonna try Pinky again. See how he's doing. I'm gonna
Okay.
try do the claw one.
Yeah, and he claws its stomach right open, and the rat falls dead immediately.
Good, Pinky.
Okay, if you're not gonna do anything, it would be Jasper's turn. Sorry, that sounded weird. You did do stuff.
Yeah, stepping to the nuke straight and just. Ah.
You now have 2 rats on your spear.
I think the first one fell off because they're quite huge.
Well, if you wanted it to, then it will.
Got some extra food.
And this means combat is currently over.
I'm good with the berries for now. I mean, I prefer them over rats.
It's not so bad. Cook it well enough. Tastes like chicken.
Sure.
Because everything tastes like chicken, except chicken, which tastes like fish. I should probably say that in a darker voice and sounding a lot more stupid.
I actually can't remember where that's from, so that's bad.
First Hobbit movie.
This is true. I haven't watched that in a minute.
A minute?
Like, a few years.
I just... Alright. Everyone alright? No one got bit?
Nope, I'm fine.
Very good.
But I still freaking hate these rats.
You and me both.
They're... Ugh.
Yes, the hallway opens up into a large room with two obvious traps that seem to have been sprung and wedged open with iron spikes. A faint rotten stench pervades the room.
Charming.
Look into the trap. Is it empty?
There seems to be one impaled rat. It seems like it's been dead.
Fresh-ish.
It seems like it's been dead for a few weeks.
Hmm. Gonna jaunt over to the other one. Look into that one as well.
Yeah, there are 3 impaled rats in this trap.
Yeah, that's the smell.
The smell is definitely stronger at this part of the room.
Take a few steps back.
That's wonderful.
Yes, isn't it?
Oh god. Why?
Let's see here. Oh, there's the fountain.
This is true.
Yes.
Yes, this is a fountain that looks very similar to the one in the southern portion of this area.
Does it have an inscription like the other one?
It does have an inscription like the other one. However, this one says, "Let there be death" in Draconic.
Ooh.
And if you remember, you activated the previous well by speaking those words verbatim.
Yes. Well, if it's gonna spit out a potion, everyone take a step back again.
Yeah.
This might be a bit riskier than the other one.
Erky, come.
Erky's like, "Jasper, come."
Fine. I don't think it's necessary to be quite this far.
I'm gonna take one step back, so I'm gonna be like ready to like dart if it spits poison or something. And I'm gonna say in Draconic, "Let there be death."
As you speak these words, there is a clanking sound as though bubbles are going through liquid in the pipe, and then a noxious gas starts to emanate from the fountain.
I run.
And on that note, I am going to call the session for this week, because it seems to be about that time.
Yep. This is a good kind of cliffhanger.
I agree.
The one where most of us are safe. Yes.
Well, gas fills the space where it is.
Unless it's like propelled by some unseen force, I think I can outrun fucking gas.
But gas expands by 10 meters per second squared.
So 10 meters per second per second.
Yeah.
That would mean that in one turn it would fill this entire space.
Yep.
Just don't breathe.
Nope.
I should say the gas comes billowing from the fountain.
So it's just like a...
And everywhere is gas.
It's like an eruption.
Right.
This is great.
Well, luckily, even with no breath in my lungs, I should probably be able to hold my breath for like 30 seconds while running away.
Yes, I think it is the time where we say goodbye.
Gibble, 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 gibble.